Hey, beautiful ladies here in your group. I wanted to come in today because if you haven't heard the news, I made a massive decision in my company over the last couple of days. So I want to talk to you today about how to make decisions with ease and with no regrets and from a real place of leadership and conviction. So the backstory is that I started my magazine, Profile Magazine, way back in early 2008. And, blood, sweat, tears, like for years and years and years, it was my baby, created from nothing. And it was extremely, extremely successful. And for me, it's really where I found my entrepreneurial bug. It was my first company that I had personally started. I used to work for other magazines. And so it was a big thing to create your own brand and really create a legacy. So closing it down a few days ago would seem like a massive big decision. So I want to tell you that it was actually really, really simple and very, very easy. Before I get into anything else, I want to say that's not discounting the people that have worked for me all over the years, the people who've been on the cover, the stories that we're profiled. That's not discounting that in any way, shape or form. The reason that the decision to close the magazine was so easy is because what I did was I took some time to really look at what my values are, what my values were as a parent, as a wife, in our family, as a woman in today's day and age, having COVID-19 obviously disrupt our entire world. Like I really went back to basics and had a look at what my values were. Then I looked at every piece of my company or companies and made sure that they matched those values. And if they did not, so any piece of that company, the strategies we're doing, any of it, the branding, whatever, if it didn't match that, it had to go. So we looked at the magazine. And as a team last Friday, we decided it did not match our values. It did not match the company values. It did not match what we teach. And it certainly did not match my values for my life and my lifestyle. So we could have sold it. We could have done all sorts of different things with it. However, because I had born it, I believe it was my job to give it its death in a very graceful, beautiful way. So I made the decision and didn't really think about it too much. I made the decision on the Friday. It wasn't until Sunday that I actually got some time to post a message on social media about that and send it out to our email list. And so by the time that happened, it was old news to me. We'd already moved forward with the company. So it just felt like such a weight off my shoulders to really be living in alignment, in authenticity, in integrity. And yeah, so it can seem like a massive, massive decision, but when you really look at your values, get very non-emotional about it, decisions can be extremely easy. And I tell you what, when you move something off, so whether it's part of your company, a whole company like our magazine, when you move off the way you were doing something, a strategy that was in your company, whatever it is, like a brand, etc., when you move that energy out, that void that's left has to be filled with something else. So then I would say be extremely mindful of what that void gets filled up with. So for me, that void is filled up with more time with my family. That's from this isolation period. I've just realized how much I love having my children around me all the time. Now I know that's not necessarily great for them. So, they are going back to school at the moment. However, when they're with me, want that time to be really deep quality time. So that's something that we as a family have decided. For me, going forward, what that void has left is just space to be creative. I have to have creativity. If I don't have creativity, then I'm, start shriveling up. So what is that creativity? I don't know yet. And whether it's placed into our company or whether it's placed into just my personal life, just feels so spacious to have that. And never be afraid of making decisions, because there is never, ever, ever a wrong decision. You know, that's what I've known over the years, that, you know, just making clear, fast decisions from your values has to always be of benefit for you and others. The ripple effect will definitely be there. So today I want to ask you, like, what is in your company, in your life, in your world that does not align to your values, and what needs to go? So if you're brave enough, comment below. Otherwise, just send me a private message. I'd love to just chat with you about that. And if you're having trouble making a decision, you know, send me a message as well, and we'll see if we can work that out for you. All right, so much love. And yeah, big news. Profile Magazine has been laid to rest. All right, ciao. Have a great day.